Chapter 1. Investments Assignments. 1. Go look at 100 properties in your local area or in the area you want to invest in. Try to determine what improvements are required and how quickly you can rehab the property. How much rent will the property provide immediately after purchase? Look mostly at foreclosures. Ask yourself if you could live in the property while you're rehabbing it. Watch out for tax appraisal scams. 2. Read about the real estate market in your area, especially businesses breaking ground, and read about macro policy that affects the real estate market, interest rates, tax policy, etc. Read these websites or publications regularly. 3. Take an honest and hard look at your personal finances. Look at your trading and investing history. Examine your record of using debt. What were your actual returns? If you were shaken out of a good stock position, determine why. Be honest and identify any mistakes you made. Did you listen to any urban legends, marketers like perma-bears or perma-bulls, or were you fooled by any non-expert commentators? Were you impatient and did you sell before the gains materialized? Was any debt you accrued worth it? What was the ROI on any of your debt? Analyze your results. 4. Look at the historical returns of different market indexes and investments, S&P 500, QQQ, etc., and go as far back as you can. When were the companies you own shares of founded? Look at the history of the company's share price and note any share splits. Compare individual stocks with the S&P 500 using the charts provided at your brokerage or a financial site like Yahoo Finance. List reasons why an individual stock should appreciate. Earnings, surprises. Release of a new product. Cost cutting. Ownership of a successful brand, a moat. Ownership of a network. The stock is oversold or undervalued. A new CEO, a dividend hike, increasing free cash flow, insider buying, a stock buyback scheme, institutional buying, pension funds, mutual funds, and hedge funds, analyst upgrades, favorable economic conditions. The company has a virtual monopoly, like its IP. The company has assets, timber, gold, copper, real estate, etc., that are increasing in value. Beneficial agreements and joint ventures, JVs, with other corporations, favorable legislation, court decisions, or deregulation, approval of land use, patents, mergers, etc. A successful advertising campaign. Keep in mind this list doesn't cover everything and companies can err. There is always risk. Markets can suddenly correct. Markets can get spooked. Scary news on major media sites can make investors sell. You have to determine if a sudden dip in the market is a buying opportunity. Also keep in mind investment firms can upgrade and downgrade stocks for frivolous, if not laughable, reasons. This phenomenon can really perplex novice investors. Should the African swine flu really affect Chipotle? A few interesting new developments are driverless cars, artificial intelligence, and the Internet of Things, IoT. These technologies appear to be on the way to common everyday use. What companies are or can benefit from driverless cars or IoT? It's helpful for a company to have emerging trends working in their favor. Without posting solid earnings, a stock probably won't appreciate for long. Assignment 1.5. Use Yahoo Finance, Seeking Alpha, or your brokerage's website, and look up any companies you hear or read about. Read the last 3 10K and the last 3 years of 10Q reports for each company if you're interested in what you may find. Assignment 1.6. Run the stock screen tools to find stocks that meet the criteria you choose. Assignment 1.7. Look up the earnings announcement dates for companies you own or are interested in. Assignment 1.8. Read about IoT, driverless cars, artificial intelligence, or any new technology and determine which companies to research. Look at the earnings and financial data, free cash flow, and future earnings estimates of several technology companies for the last 3 years. Does anything seem attractive? If you're not sure. Assignment 1.9. Ask your broker about your findings and companies. Assignment 1.10. Would you say it's better to speculate with options, calls, and puts, or buy common shares with life savings? Assignment 1.11. Keep track of your stock watch lists. Periodically check and see if past trades or stocks you researched and see how they fared. After you do this, ask yourself what lessons you have learned about trading and investing by looking at your history. Assignment 1.12. Do a few web searches and gather what safe havens are for investors. How safe would you say they are? What have safe havens been in recent history? If you want, ask financial gurus or your broker or lawyer how they feel about the outlook of the safe haven assets you find.